Welcome back to the Beaumont Bulletin. Today we are covering a very special story, the election for mayor of East Lansing. Okay, our guest tonight is one of 10 candidates, Jackie Miller. Welcome, Jackie.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So let's get started. What's it like being part of such a contested race? I mean, I can't remember the last time there were 5 candidates running for mayor, much less 10.
It's exciting. Lots of people taking part of the civic process, participating in government, and not at all stressful. I'm confident in my ability and my policies. They speak for themselves.
Yeah, so would you mind expanding on those a little bit for the viewers?
They speak for themselves.
Well, of course, yeah, but just to fill in the people at home who may not have heard of you. No? Oh, okay, then. So.
Do you have any questions for me? I'm very busy, you know.
Well, I just asked you a question. So, where are you going? What's happening? Okay.
I'm Jackie Miller, and I'm here to cross the other candidates off your list. Let's begin. Gerard Wilserson, he's an old fart, and I, on the other hand, understand Gen Z. Okay, next, Harmony Smithton, a self-proclaimed political outsider. We all that means no experience.
Could you tell us about your experience, maybe?
Could you not cut off women when they're speaking? Oh. That's sexist, just like Camden Carnola. Definitely do not vote for him. Up next is, oh, I'm sorry, is this too difficult for you to keep up? I can write it on this piece of tape so you can keep track.
That's not what the tape is for.
Well, why is there so much tape? There's only one set piece in this whole room. I mean,
we share this space with a lot of different organizations, and they all have their own tape.
Well, then how do you explain this? What kind of establishment are you running?
The kind that doesn't pay me enough.
Well, I can't help you with that, but I can help you feel represented in East Lansing. Vote Jackie Miller.
Okay. This just in, folks. East Lansing mayoral candidate Camden Carnola has just been confirmed dead after a car accident. Witnesses say he was driving the vehicle and stuck his head out the window to catcall a group of women and then lost control of the vehicle. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Sophie Christensen here. Thank you for watching the Beaumont Bulletin. Hello and welcome back to the Beaumont Bulletin. I'm Elizabeth Tweedy.
And I'm Daniel Zivian. Let's get to today's headlines.
13 people were hospitalized after a carbon monoxide leak in a Hampton Inn pool in Ohio. Thankfully, no one was killed, but if you get in the pool of a Hampton Inn in Ohio, you're really just asking for something bad to happen.
North Korea just test-fired its most powerful missile in years. The international community is buzzing, but the Boy Scouts of America won't give Kim Jong-un his rocketry merit badge. Shame.
A Kansas woman who joined ISIS is reporting to have led an all-female battalion. Said ISIS, a win for women anywhere is a win for women everywhere. #girlboss.
It's been announced that John Mulaney will be hosting Saturday Night Live for a 5th time on February 26th. Well, that's what he's going to say for a while. Then at the last minute, he'll reveal he's actually having a baby with another show.
Sergio Mattarella has been re-elected as the president of Italy for a 2nd term. During his victory speech, he shocked everyone in the crowd by saying, "It's me, the Presidenta Spaghetti."
On January 14th, CATA announced its 30, 31, 32, 33, 38 and 39 Monday through Friday routes would only run every half hour through March 6th. In-person classes resume January 31st, meaning students will have yet another reason to miss that early morning class just this once.
In light of controversy surrounding Ubisoft entering the NFT market, an executive at the company has stated, quote, "Gamers are always right, but they don't get it." The executive was also rumored to be the guy in your Rainbow Six lobby who was just playing devil's advocate.
A U of M student has brought meningitis to East Lansing following a frat party at Club Rush on January 22nd. As if we needed more reasons to stay the hell away from Ann Arbor.
The Spartans men's basketball team beat the Wolverines 83-67 yesterday. In a shocking move, U of M didn't fake COVID to get out of it.
Upwards of 10,000 protesters are taking to the streets this weekend at the Capitol to protest COVID restrictions. Canada's capital? It's not us this time. How does that feel, Canada? Being the crazy one for once. Anyway, an estimated 40% of the U.S. population still believes the presidential election was rigged.
Minnie Mouse is making headlines by wearing a designer pantsuit in a new advertisement for Disneyland Paris. Once again prompting the question, why doesn't Donald Duck wear pants? He clearly could if he wanted to. Why is nobody talking about this?
Disgraced lawyer Michael Avenatti has drawn criticism after questioning Stormy Daniels about her belief in ghosts during a fraud trial. In an equally troubling but less publicized move, Avenatti continued his examination by asking if Daniels believed in hell, pulling a microphone out of his briefcase, dropping it, and walking out of the courtroom.
New Hampshire just approved the distribution of at-home COVID tests in all state liquor stores. So in 2 weeks, you too can manage your health while also avoiding eye contact with the trucker outside who just wants to ask you something.
Ant-Man and the Wasp star Evangeline Lilly recently attended an anti-vaccine rally in Washington, D.C. When Disney said she was a wasp, they really meant it.
Tensions have mounted in Eastern Europe as the prospect of a Russian invasion into Ukraine comes closer to being a reality. America, who has now technically been at war for an entire 2 months, is waiting like a drooling dog to see shit go down. So much for that sobriety token.
Earlier this week at a rally, wannabe Scrooge McDuck Donald Trump told attendees that if he were reelected, the January 6th Capitol stormers would be treated fairly. Donnie, dude, if the rioters had been treated fairly by law, they would have been shot.
The University of Nebraska has updated its mascot after its hand gesture became associated with white supremacy. Also associated with white supremacy, the entire state of Nebraska. Thank you so much. This has been the Beaumont Bulletin.
And we're out.
Yeah.
What's up?
Em wants me to look over an update on the gram.
Okay, it does not actually say that. Huh. Look at that.
I trust your judgment. Go ahead and make the post.
Jackie, we have a problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's been a while, but I've been itching for a fight.
Whoa. Not that. We don't have a problem yet, but we will.
Every campaign has its scandal. We're going to make sure you're prepared to deal with whatever scandal is out there. Now, what's the meanest, worst thing you've ever done?
Well, one time I took a lollipop from a baby, but you have to understand that baby deserved it. It was my lollipop, and then they took it.
Okay, well, while morally questionable, that's not really a career-ending scandal, Jackie.
Well, there was this one time I pushed Jimi Henderson down the slide before he was ready. I have a strong dislike for the band ABBA, and I cheated on my first grade spelling bee.
Oh, no. That slide one's a
that's-
doozy.
Well, it was really bad, you're right. I mean, he was out of school for a month. He got really bad whiplash.
Oh, if this gets out, we're done for.
Oh, God. Wait. Have you guys seen M's post?
No, haven't heard about it. Nice, Subway Surfers, nice.
Oh, Jackie, I've come up with some talking points for the debate. Also, we need more publicity of you in the community, like kissing babies and stuff. Well, what's wrong?
Bacardi Geller, unrelated, died.
Thank goodness, he was our, toughest opponent. I mean, oh no.
Also, what's the worst possible scandal that could happen to me, just for fun?
Actually, it's kind of funny that you ask. I actually found this picture of you from a few years ago wearing a University of Michigan jersey. If that got out, we'd be in some serious trouble. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I must have mixed up the photos when I made the post. Jackie, I'm so sorry.
Why were you even wearing a Michigan jersey?
Well, it was Halloween 2018. It was the scariest thing that I could think of. A U of M student.
High score! Yeah.
Welcome back to the Beaumont Bulletin's ongoing coverage of the East Lansing mayoral race.
That's right, folks, and today we have a super duper juicy update for you all. Remember Jackie Miller? We interviewed her earlier this election season. Well, boy, oh boy, do we have some dirt on her.
Oh, we do? I thought this segment was just supposed to be about where the candidates stand according to recent polling and stuff.
Literally nobody cares about that. Did you know that Jackie Miller is suspected of cheating? CHEATING, cheating in a spelling bee she participated in while in middle school?
That literally does not matter at all. Do you even know what year this allegedly took place?
Nope, and I don't care, because the scandal that I've been researching is even better than that. Jackie Miller has been seen in public wearing a U of M jersey.
Oh my God, this is outrageous. Where's the picture? Show the picture.
If anyone out there needed advice on who to vote for, I can tell you who not to choose.
Hey, okay, this isn't your personal soapbox. Keep your opinions off the air.
They're not on the air. They're on the internet now.
Oh my God.
They're never going away.
Stop nitpicking semantics. Okay, do you have anything important to share?
This is important. The people of East Lansing need to know that their mayor cares about what they care about.
I guess you're right about that, but it's just a blue shirt with a yellow M. I don't even know if that's the same font that U of M uses.
It's close enough for government work.
We don't work for the government.
You don't work for the government. I work part-time at the DMV.
And what's your point?
This scandal seems like a big deal to me. Even if it's not an official U of M shirt, it's still blue and yellow and being worn in East Lansing city limits. What other basic pillars of East Lansing life does Jackie not get?
I guess that's a good question, but we should really get down to the polling breakdown and, do our jobs.
Blah, blah, blah. Always numbers, data, facts, more data. It's boring.
That's what life is. And basically everything you do at the DMV anyway. Not everything is fun and games like reality TV.
Ooh. Speaking of reality TV, this next segment is inspired by the greatest TV program ever. What not to wear.
Do you have more complaints about Miss Miller's outfit choices?
Oh my God, look at all these fashion faux pas.
Okay, Uggs and leggings were trendy back then.
Yeah, this picture is from 2 weeks ago. Oh, look at this one.
Okay, just because you don't like the color orange doesn't mean it's a bad color.
Yes, it does. I'm the fashion correspondent here.
Can you please just wrap this up?
Okay, one more.
Okay, those ruffles are pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know, right? She wore this shirt several times.
Hey, you know what? Stop distracting me. This isn't the break room. Okay, we have serious things to talk about right now.
Sure thing. I've used my half the time, and now you can talk about stats and demographics and other mind-numbing things with your half.
You have been here long enough to know that that's not how we do things. And you've used more than half the time for this segment already.
Anything can happen when we're live.
That doesn't mean you just go out of your way to derail the program.
Okay, boomer.
I am less than 1 year older than you.
And yet you're a boomer, and I'm not.
Ugh, I really need a raise.
So do I, but they're not going to give it to you. So you should join me at the DMV.
Do you get this distracted there as well?
You'll have to come and check it out.
Yeah, okay, that's a yes.
Yeah, but enough about me. This is your half of the segment.
Oh my God, you've distracted me again. You know what? I need a coffee break.
Ooh, that sounds good.
By myself. I need peace and quiet.
Well, folks, it looks like I have complete creative control over the rest of this segment. And today, I will be criticizing various outfit choices that my colleagues have made recently. Okay, so actually, it looks like I'll be wrapping up this segment now and heading to HR for a chat. They even used quotes on the sign. Well, hopefully you'll see me again next time soon, and next time you tune into the Beaumont Bulletin. Bye!
Okay, debate time. Let's go.
You got this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little easier now that Liam, Gary, and Ma died in the boat horse collision, but I still got 7 opponents now, and they're going to try to hit me hard.
Right. Hard!
Don't yell that.
Okay, questions. Let's go for it.
Okay, what is your position on PACE tickets on campus?
The lack of affordable parking around the university leads to unfair alienation of commuter students. And it also makes it harder to get bubble tea. Am I right? I'm right. I am right.
There's a scary sound on campus sometimes. What is that?
That's the train, Rex. It's perfectly safe, unless it's windy.
Sweet. So can I touch it?
No, Rex, you cannot touch the train.
Oh.
Shipping to local area is straight great. Waffle fries back to Conrad's. Follow me on TikTok.
Why did we have him write his own questions?
I'm a grown man who votes in a very specific concerns I'd like to see addressed.
Next question.
Okay, how will you handle the relationship between the university and the local population?
The school, while important, is in all of East Lansing, and I will make a point not just to listen to those in the university, but those uninvolved with the university, and also make sure that the city isn't monetarily dependent on those following the university's interests. Lit. It just says lit.
Okay, but why would you say lit in a debate?
That's what the card says.
You don't have to say what the card says.
I do, though. That's how I'm going to relate to people.
You don't have to relate to people.
Yes, I do. I'm running for mayor.
That's not what a good mayoral campaign is based on.
Well, I am digging this real fake debate angle.
Okay, people need to like me. That's how I'm going to win.
No, you're gonna win based on your policies.
What policies?
The ones you've been saying.
Ones like, I still fear dogs? Rex, did you put that in there?
Guilty.
No, the stuff you've been saying off the cuff. You obviously care a lot about this town and the people in it. You know it so well.
Well, even if I know all that, people still aren't going to just like me.
Yes, they will. They'll see you know what you're doing.
And they won't like me pandering. All right, I'm speaking for myself. Let's go.
Okay.
Hit me with the next one.
Hey, Jackie, what's up? I like your hair.
Jesus.
Why?
Hello. My name is Elizabeth Tweedy. It feels really cool to be back up here doing stand-up again. Last time I was doing stand-up was also at the Beaumont live shoot, but it was like pretty much exactly 2 years ago. And back then we were also talking about COVID, making jokes about COVID and World War III. So like a lot has changed, but really so much has stayed for all intents and purposes exactly the same. So it has been a big year for me, like aside from all the COVID stuff and like how the world kind of just feels like it's ending all the time. Like it's been a big year for me. About a year ago now, I accidentally came out to my family in a Beaumont video. That was interesting. It was about JoJo Siwa. It was like supposed to be like a really beautiful moment. And like I thought they already knew, so like I had no reservations like talking about it on the internet where everyone can see. And I thought that it was like really, really great. I was really excited that it was coming out and everything. And like it's a good video. Like we did a really good job on that. Like go Beaumont. But like I was really excited about it, and then I get a call, and it's from my grandma, and she was like, Elizabeth. I was like, okay, yes, hello. And I was like already worried because like my grandma doesn't call me that often. So I was like, oh my God, something's wrong. Somebody died. But nobody died. I'm just a lesbian. So so she calls me and she's like, so I saw your video that came out, and it seems that you have chosen, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. You have chosen to come out. And I was like, okay, I thought that was going a different way, but then it went that way. So like, it was okay. And I was like, yep. And she was like, okay, we love you. We support you. And I was like, okay, great. Like, everyone was great. But like, I thought they already knew. I fully thought they already knew. And like, first of all, because I thought we had already had that conversation. But second of all, like, I'm going to back up. I want you to look at what I'm wearing. I want you to look at my shirt. I want you to look at my pants. I really want you to look at my shoes. Yeah. So, like, I thought that it was pretty, like, hi, I look like this. Hi, I talk like this. Like, I walk like this. Ooh, that's another thing. Apparently, I've been told that I walk gay. So, like, I'll let you guys be the judge. This is, like, I'm walking. But this is how I walk when I'm, like, walking. So, like, I've been told that I walk gay. So, like, all of this is evidence. So, like, I've got a lot stacked against me, right? So I thought that they all knew. And apparently they did not. I also, like, I should have known that they didn't know. Because every time I go to, like, family functions on one specific side of my family, they're always like, Elizabeth, do you have a boyfriend? Elizabeth, are you bringing a man home? Elizabeth, like, grandbabies. Like, I'm 20, but, like, you can tell they're thinking about it. So, and, like, obviously, like, looking at me, that's not a fair question to ask. And, like, obviously the answer was always no. But then I came out, and they stopped asking. So, woo! Life hack, if you want your family to stop asking about your dating life, just come out, because then they won't know what to say, and they will just say nothing. So that's really cool. Even though my family didn't know I was gay, my students did immediately. I am in the College of Education, so I've, like, been working at a high school, and I was working in this senior level Spanish class. First day that I was in there, they were taking a quiz. Student calls me over, and they were like, hey, I have a question. And I was like, okay, word. Like, I'm going to help you conjugate verbs, use the direct object pronouns, like, whatever. Like, I'm really smart, so I can help you. And so they called me over, and they were like, okay, it's a personal question. I was like, crap. They're gonna ask me if I'm gay. And then they were like, it's a personal question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was like, okay, they're going to ask me if I'm a lesbian. They're going to ask me if I date women. They're going to ask me if I, like, weirdly identified with Kelsey from High School Musical when I was a child. And, like, the answer is yes. But, like, I was like, okay, I'm ready. And then they were like, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. And I was like, I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be the teacher that I wish I had. And then they were like, Are you? And I was like, yes, I am. And I did the hand thing and everything. And, like, now that I think about it, like, I wish I would have had, like, a better response, but I was just so taken aback, and I was, like, crying, laughing, because it was so funny to me. But then I was like, okay, like, how did you know? And then the first thing they said, they were like, well, it was kind of everything. And then they were like, it was your shoes. So that's cool. But honestly, like, I struggled with my identity for so long, like, trying to figure it out. So it was, like, oddly validating that someone else knew what it was immediately. So that was really cool. Overall, though, I've had a very positive coming out experience, especially to my students. So that's been really cool. That has been my time. Thank you so much.
Will I be given a cue? Oh, I can't. Oh, hi, everybody. I'm gonna start off with a pun. What did the wolf say to the ravens? How's it going? Cool. Oh, okay. All right. My life at school could be described in 2 words. A mess. Elementary school, a mess. Middle school, a mess. High school, bigger disaster. I almost got kicked out of school for doing this stunt. So I have a question. How in the world can anyone fail gym? You show up and you exercise, and it seems like a no-brainer, but for some people, it just seemed like it was just a free period. I don't know why. It just happens to be a test on basic health, and I was casually doing my test, and I couldn't help but notice someone was peeping their eyes on my paper. And I didn't notice this at first, but when he was literally looking over my paper, I was beyond irritated. Like, it's basic health. However, I had 2 test papers, so little trick that I did to block out cheating for people cheating off me. I deliberately, yes, deliberately, I put the wrong answers on one version of the test and put the right answers on the other. We both turned our papers in, and the next day, all hell breaks loose, so I got my test paper back. See, it's a A, right? As for the person in question, notice the minus right here. Notice the minus. He was beyond mad at me. I walked away and noticed I had a salt shaker in my backpack because my family had went on a picnic the night before and I forgot to take the salt and pepper shakers out of the backpack. So, long story short, I went and shook salt on this guy's hair. Shocker, right? He stands there for about 30 seconds, and I just stood my ground like, I'm ready. You know, if he swings on me, it's going to be a full-on fight, and I'll probably go to jail, but, you know. He tries to tackle me, but he slips and collides right into the locker. So, of course, you have those instigators. They're just saying, oh, he's so about to get his behind whooped. And this is me. I'm still standing there like, is he going to do something? So, you all may be wondering where the teacher at in all of this. He's just sitting there, like, watching, and what makes it funny is that he was watching with his popcorn. He just stared at me, and I stared at him. I was like, so you're not going to do anything about what just happened? So he gives me the best piece of advice in my life. He tells me to go to my science teacher. Like, my science teacher and I were very cool. So I walked out gracefully, so wrapping things up. He's being held by, like, 5 people. I say, bye, walking past him, confidently going to science. And I told my science teacher, well, I guess what I did was considered assault. We shared a laugh from that very day, and I got the title Savage Salt Shaker, and probably the best day ever. But the lesson here, folks, is don't pick on a quiet kid. That's the end of my time. Thanks for having me.
Let's get out of my way here. Everyone, my name is Roman. You may know me from my show or my stint working with the largest crime boss in the local area code. Now, I know I've done some things that have negatively affected you all in a lot of horrific ways, but I've grown and changed. So let's put all of the terrible things that I've done to all of you personally behind us in the name of peace, right? I've forgiven myself for the horrible crimes I've committed to all of you, but you should forgive me too. You should grow up, you know? Grudges don't look good on the skin. Seriously. Speaking of forgiveness, some of you may not know, but I'm Catholic. Shocking, coming from a guy named Roman, I know. I'm what people would like to call the average Catholic, meaning I hate participating in any of the religious ceremonies and do it because my parents said I have to. Look, even our priests don't want to attend Catholic Mass. That's why they're so short. Every priest I've seen seems like they're speed running every single Mass. In the Lord's name we pray, amen. All right, Jesus loves you. There's going to be donuts in the back. Get out of here, please. It's okay. We make up for it with our funerals, which are so long that ESPN has reached out to the Pope for a Friday Night Light spotlight. It's all right, though. It gives us Catholics an adequate amount of time to get all of our judgment out against others. And there's a lot. We're the Statler and Waldorf for the Christian pedigree. I should count myself lucky that I'm not a Mormon, I guess. I would make working at a bar pretty difficult. My job's already hard enough with the slack-jawed, knuckle-dragging drunks that hang around that dump. They're all too fond of me, too. Every day they're calling me buddy or asking why I never call or telling me, Roman, you're our friend. You should probably stop calling us slack-jawed, knuckle-dragging drunks. That's kind of mean. Also, you're going to join the Secret Santa. Jokes, people. I love my friends. I wish they'd tip better. There's only so many times I can stomach a crisp high five when ramen noodles with an egg in it have become a 5-star meal to me. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, yes. I would like to inquire on how much a casket costs.
I don't know how much a casket costs, but I do know that Target sells pizza rolls for $4 a box.
$5,000? Nothing's too good for Jackie. Can I put it on hold?
Why would you put a box of pizza rolls on hold? I'm sure they'll still be there when you go shopping.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hey guys. Why does Em look like she wants to pass out?
She's trying to order pizza rolls from Target.
What? No, ignore him. I'm trying to make arrangements for Jackie when she inevitably dies during this election.
You know, I kind of liked your pizza thing better. Why are you planning for Jackie's death?
Well, as of 12 minutes ago, Dr. Solomon Silverback died in a chemical plant explosion. So I think I should be prepared for the inevitable.
I think you're overreacting.
He thinks I'm overreacting. Of course he thinks I'm overreacting. Oh, Jesus. He just doesn't understand how inevitable death is.
I am kind of confused. So are we getting pizza rolls? Are we not getting pizza rolls? I kind of need to know.
Em, I think you need a break from all this, campaign hustle and bustle. My grandmother always said, just keep your friends close and keep the pie recipe closer.
Oh, amen, bro.
Yes, sir.
You people are insane. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a casket to go pick up. Did you understand any of what just happened in there? Yeah, me either, but oddly, now I want pizza rolls.
Dead. Dead. Wow, really dead. 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 This is all so tragic. There has to be some sort of easily identifiable connection that can be backed with significant plausible evidence strong enough to hold water in a court of law. I need a whiteboard. Cheryl? Get over here, Cheryl. Thank you. My research cap. Yes. Good? All right. Wonderful. Watch very closely. I've been dwelling on this for several weeks. Okay, here we go. Like this, and like that, and then... Yes. Of course. It all makes sense now. Okay. Now, you're probably wondering why we are measuring milk consumption in nanoseconds. Moving on. Gerard Wilterson, Hennessy Geller, Harmony Smithton, and Jackie Miller are all still alive following a string of mayor-related deaths. Each victim was in some way, shape, or form an avid consumer of milk, starting with Caden Carnola, a known socialite in the dairy community, coined the term chocolate mulk. It did not catch on. Then Felipe Bingiston, a passionate milk-based blogger, chugged a glass every day on Instagram Live. Bacardi Geller lived on a cow farm in eastern Minnesota and braved the cold by lathering himself in lactose at the beginning and end of each day. Liam Gary Ma drank a glass every once in a while, pretty normal dude. I don't know why we bothered with him. And then just recently, Dr. Solomon Silverback. He taught intensive data-based dairy science at the University of Cambridge for 20 years before entering public service. And Dame Caroline Carrollsberg of Carrollsberg pro-milk activist, drank a full gallon of milk on the Capitol steps and subsequently threw up on those same steps, then drank another gallon. So, sure, there's a correlation, but what's the causation? Well, my reigning theory is that Big Water wants to eliminate the calcium titan that has steered the course of our breakfasts for as long as I can remember. If Big Water can eliminate key figures in the dairy community, milk could be swept under the rug for all of history. But Danny, how does that tie in with the living candidates? Aren't you a bit unhinged? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to present some more evidence. Gerard Wilterson, still alive, known bovinophobe. He would never drink enough milk to fall into the danger zone. Harmony Smithton has been a community activist leader crucial in the fight against milk production, as seen by her viral slogan, "Got milk? I hate you." Then Hennessy Geller, unrelated, I think, vegan advocate, so dedicated to the ascendancy of almonds and milk-related products, he has eaten nothing but almonds since his inception as a human, his birth. And that leaves Jackie Miller. What makes you so different, Jackie Miller, huh? What makes you so special? Why in the infinite multiplexes of our ever-expanding universe have you been so adept at evading a milk-based fatality? What unknown power, what undiscovered qualities do you have that could heighten your survivability in this game of lactose and mouse? In a sense, what makes Jackie Miller immune to this creamy dairy phenomenon? Oh, she's lactose intolerant.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, wait, don't forget that.
thanks.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad we got all that figured out. Hopefully no other mayoral candidates get put out to pasture. Up next, we have exclusive coverage of the men's hopscotch meet at Jennison. We'll be right back.
Vote for Jackie!
What?
Vote for me!
Woo!
Please vote for me!
Yeah.
Hello, citizens of East Lansing.
Your next mayor is here.
Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you here on election day.
Well, I'm never too busy for the citizens of East Lansing.
Yeah. Also, we have a little time in between interviews.
Wait, why do you get to tag along?
I'm the muscle. Every politician needs a bodyguard. M said so.
All right, how are the numbers so far? Who's winning?
Oh, it's way too early for that. We don't start counting until the polls close.
Should we go back and campaign some more?
Yeah, I need a break.
That's fair. You want a drink?
Sure, I campaign better after a few beers.
Man, I've never seen you this shaken before, bro.
I guess I was so focused on winning, I didn't have to think about what happened if I didn't.
What do you mean?
Well, losing for me has never been a possibility, but now that it is, I realize how bad I want this, and now I don't know if I'll have the chance to see that through.
Well, you don't know that. Like you said, it's early.
Let's hope.
Oh, come on. It cannot be that bad. Whoa.
Oh my God, is it another scandal? Did Jimmy Henderson do an interview about the pushing down the slide thing?
No. Gerard Wilterson died in a freak accident.
Accident?
He got pecked to death by chickens.
Chickens?
Thank God we did not go campaigning at that petting zoo.
That's a good choice. Yeah.
Hello! Now that 2022 is finally over, it's the perfect time to reflect on what we as a society have experienced in the past year. Looking back on the news these days can be depressing, but there's also some straight up bizarre news out there. And some of those things that happened last year are in fact so weird that you can't tell what's real and what's fake. So today we're going to be playing Real or Fake, 2021 edition. So here's how it works. I'm going to read you guys one headline, and it might be real, really from the news, and it might be completely fake. One of our writers wrote it. And then you're going to show me whether it's real or fake on these awesome signs that we made. And just for the viewers at home, this is a Beaumont Bulletin versus the people at the show kind of vibe here. So these are representing the Beaumont Bulletin. All right, you guys ready for your first headline? Yeah. Ready?
Yeah!
Cool. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. 2 zebras who escaped from a Maryland farm are back after months on the run.
Aww.
We didn't even discuss anything.
It's cute. It has to be real.
Are these your official answers?
Yes.
Both of you said real? You're both correct.
See?
Okay, that's
Okay.
2 points for both of you, or no points for both of you. Okay.
What?
Here's your second one. Man tries to dodge COVID vaccine using fake arm.
Funny. I think you say real? Okay, let's say real.
Both saying real again. Okay. You're both right again. Wow, maybe this is getting easier than I thought it would be. Awesome. Okay. Your next one. Dutch farmer sells radish in the shape of Bill Clinton for $2,000.
That's gotta be real.
Who's Bill Clinton?
Oh God.
Okay, we're just gonna. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're both wrong. It's fake. Oh man,
You
so
didn't
far
tell
no
me
points.
anything.
Bill Clinton's not
No
real.
points for
Oh,
anyone.
no.
This is great.
Rex.
Okay, yeah, maybe if you knew who Bill Clinton was, you would have gotten that one right. Okay. A giant inflatable rat called Scabby is constitutionally accepted free speech.
Oh. If
We'll
it's
risk it.
fake,
Okay.
that's a crime.
Okay.
Why is
Okay.
that a crime?
Yeah, free speech. Okay.
Okay,
Well, it's
well, we're
actually
going through.
real. So
Oh,
we got a
shoot,
point
you
for the
got
show
that
over
right.
here.
Let's go.
All right, yeah,
That's
Scabby
us.
is real.
Let's go,
Free
Scabby.
speech. Yeah, shout out Scabby. All right, next one. Let's go with Ted Cruz incites anti-vaccine protest, then flees to Mexico.
That's 100% real.
I don't know.
Who's Ted Cruz?
Oh God. Oh gosh. Okay.
Fake. He's a fake person.
Okay. That one is fake.
What?
So we got 2 points for the
You
show
don't
here.
know who anybody is.
All right.
I keep up.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are at the Beaumont Bulletin. You should know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know anything about
All right. Next one. Tennessee lawmaker apologizes after apparent attempt to pants referee at a high school basketball game.
Okay, that's I hope that's
Did this
real.
really happen? Or is it
What do you
fake?
want to do?
That's funny. I would do that.
You do that?
Real.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you are both correct. It's real.
Oh,
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
on
So we
fire.
still got the show's in the lead
killing
with
it.
2 points. All right.
2 points.
2 points.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Colorado man attacks bear and wins.
Ooh.
No one beats Bear.
Okay,
No one
he's
beats
he's
bear.
from Colorado.
Colorado, though.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
but
Rex?
bear
You've been
They got
on a
bears all
roll.
over
I'm
the
gonna- This is all you.
Paper beats man.
I choose neither.
You can't do that.
You got to
Answer.
pick one, man. You got to pick one.
All right, real.
Okay. You can read that. It says real.
Promise.
That was fake. So we got a point for the Beaumont
Okay, it's
Bulletin.
my
All right,
turn.
let's do
You got one wrong. It's my turn.
Okay.
let's do one more. All right, guys. Okay. This is for the whole shebang. All right. Well, it could tie it up, so maybe not one more. Okay. Ketchup shortage leads to breakout violence at a New Mexico Walmart.
Oh, absolutely.
It better have.
All I needed to hear was at Walmart.
A ketchup outbreak. Okay, not ketchup outbreak. We're fine. All right, it's actually fake. You're both wrong.
Good job,
But
Bulletin.
that means that the show wins.
Hey,
And
look
that
at
is
that.
Beaumont Invented game.
Yeah, I mean, happens.
All right, congratulations, guys. That's all we have for you. Thank you for watching. Real or not real, 2021.
Oh, sorry. That was my fault. I'm not feeling myself.
Soon you won't be feeling anything anymore.
What does that mean?
What?
What? Why would you say that?
Say what?
Never mind.
Jackie, what are you so worried about? You got this in the bag.
I don't know. Hennessy Gather, unrelated, it really came out of nowhere in the polls, and I'm starting to worry that they'll pull out in front of me.
I mean, again, I know a guy that could help you out here. Like, guaranteed victory. Don't even worry about it.
Roman, you know I want a fair election.
You said the next time you talked about committing a crime to tell you, bad Roman.
Right. I was just playing. Old habits die hard.
Speaking of playing, you want in on the next hand?
Yeah.
Sure. I could use a break. What are you playing?
Go fish.
I thought this was Texas Hold'em.
Those are some weird-looking cards.
All right, Roman, got any fours?
Go fish.
Guys, have you been playing with my acceptance speech?
Got any fours?
Damn it.
I put these in a very specific order.
Your speech is 52 note cards long? Like
Yes,
exactly?
I have a lot to say.
Why did your note cards look like playing cards?
They don't. How long did you play without realizing these don't have numbers on them?
We were guessing.
Right, we're done playing.
Hey.
Dude.
Soon you won't be playing anything anymore.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm with Jackie on this one. That was like really scary and ominous, like you know something bad's coming.
Soon none of us will be with Jackie. Rest in peace, Jackie.
I think you did it again. You did the thing.
You know, I just have a bad feeling and it's making me say things.
Oh, what do you think is gonna happen?
I have no idea, but it doesn't end well for you.
Oh my god, this is not helping.
Is there anything we can do?
Could you finish setting up for the party, please?
Sure thing. Ooh.
Oh. I think this is the wrong one.
Right.
Wait. What if she loses?
Right.
Guys, let's hold on the signs, just like Jackie's waiting for her fate.
I swear to God. Oh, I got it. Hello? Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Thanks for letting me know.
What's wrong?
Hennessy Gather is dead! He's out of the race!
What happened?
Natural causes.
What kind of natural causes?
The natural kind.
Right.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Beaumont Bulletin and the ShoW present an in memorial. Caden Carnola. Felipe Bingaston. Bacardi Geller, unrelated. Liam Gary Ma. Dr. Solomon Silverback. Dame Caroline Carrollsberg. Gerard Wilterson. Hennessy Geller, unrelated.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Beaumont Bulletin welcoming you back to our live election night
Danny,
coverage.
Danny,
Let's go.
This isn't theater, Danny. What are you doing?
I knew that. Regardless, we're here at the party for candidate Jackie Miller, who is mysteriously alive and notably absent. Her campaign has been filled with heartwarming stories,
Danny.
awkward moments, and several physical comedy gags that seemed kind of forced,
Danny,
not gonna lie. The
what-
blocking was just kind of off par.
Danny, we don't break the fourth wall here.
Wait,
It's
would
not-
you
it's not-
we're live, okay? We're live.
Okay.
Thank you. Back to business here. While only 45% of the vote is in, Jackie Miller is ahead by 5 points. Gemini rising with Jupiter at 23.5 degrees.
Okay.
I don't
yeah.
understand this Goyish crap. I just read what's on the
It
prompter,
means
okay?
she has 5% more of the vote reported than her opponent. So Jackie has 25% of the vote, and then Harmony Smithson has 20%. Do
Would you
understand that?
mind your damn business? What gives you the right to interrupt my broadcast? Who are you anyway?
I'm Roman Ragazzo Legali.
From the Roman show?
Starring Roman.
The very same.
Wow. Oh boy. I love your stand-up, Roman. This is so cool. I have so many questions. How did it feel to win that Emmy for the Doug Show? Oh wait, hold on just a second. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay, we gotta talk. Listen.
Look, Mom, I don't go by Jacqueline anymore. It's been Jackie since the first grade. No, Mom, they don't usually make reality TV shows about the mayor's mom. Look, if you really want, I can talk to the reporters at the Belmont. They'll interview anyone.
An interview, you
Yeah.
say? I will take that. Thank you very much.
How are the polls looking?
Oh, let me check. Flower arrangements, no. Best graveyards in East Lansing, no. How to hold a funeral, no. Okay, I got it. You're up by 8 points. No, 10 with 65% in. That's a huge lead.
Do you think I'm gonna die?
Just preparing for all outcomes.
So yeah, it is such an honor to meet with a real journalist like you. But I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta find the mayoral candidate.
Oh yeah, where is she? Oh, hey Jackie.
How are you so good?
Roman, how are the drinks coming along for tonight?
I thought I'd make it easy on myself. I call this one Patriotic Punch. It is literally just Everclear and Kool-Aid.
But it tastes good. Right?
It's a lot of Kool-Aid.
Jackie, could we steal you for a bit and talk to you before the final results come out?
Sure, yeah. Just let me check in with Rex first.
Good.
Hey, Rex, how's that thing?
Yep.
Good enough.
No, thank you, Mrs. Miller. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, see you for lunch on Thursday. Love you. Bye.
I did not have time for this tonight. Shall we?
Oh, I am right on time. Very good.
Live from Nicky O'Toole's, we have a once-in-a-lifetime interview with
The leading mayoral candidate, Jackie Miller.
Minutes before the final results are announced.
Jackie. Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the folks at home?
Well, it's very small. If my friends have taught me anything, it's to expect the unexpected. So I know this isn't in the bag or anything, but I would just like to say, I guess, thank you to everyone who believed in me, to the bartenders for giving me good advice, to the dungeon masters who learned to run a whole new type of campaign, and to the friends in our lives that keep us grounded. Win or lose, East Lansing is my city, and I will keep fighting for its citizens till the day I die or get elected to higher office.
Oh, wow. We have breaking news.
Direct from City Hall.
With the official call that
Jackie Miller has been elected mayor of East Lansing, Michigan.
Oh, and I'm getting one more thing. Harmony Smithton is dead. After hearing the news of the election, she spontaneously combusted.
Okay.
They're coming for you next. I know it.
Well, this has been all from our election night special. And here with final words is Mayor-elect Jackie Miller.
From everyone here at Nicky O'Toole's and the cast and crew of the Beaumont Bulletin and the whole city of East Lansing, thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Good job. Objective as hell. So objective, guys.
Yeah.
Not biased.